What is going on, everybody? You know what day it is. It's Tuesday. Say it with me. It's Taco Tuesday. May even be fish or turkey Taco Tuesday. We'll see. Anyway, it's also the weekly reset for Assassin's Creed Odyssey. We're going to see once again how Sargon is going to disappoint us. I guarantee you it's going to be a ship part and probably a piece of leather for like 50 ore. I guarantee it. Watch. And then we're going to see what we've got over there at the bounty board, what we're up against, and what our weekly is. I'm Darkstrider, the YouTube Assassin. Let's get into this. And before we get started, if you want to hit these kind of levels of mastery, make sure that you are subscribed to the channel and that you have that bell hit so that you never miss content whenever it comes. So first we're going to come see Sargon, aka the owner of Sargon Shop, also known as the Ecos of the Olympians. Also known recently as the guy who's going to let us down. You son of a... Let's see what he's got. Oh! Oh my God! Finally! A ship part. The Siren Song. Of course he had that. Come on. And then what do we got over here? Odysseus Greaves. So, 25% hunter damage, 20% damage with bow charge shot. Gain 50% of adrenaline segment with hunter abilities. Not bad, but not really great either. I would save my 80 ore on this, unless of course you're willing to like try to basically collect everything. You're going to be like me, you know, where you're like a collector, because that's what I do. I collect everything. Then, you know, you go for it. But that's entirely up to you. Me personally, I don't know how I feel about this, honestly. I would hold out for something better. Anyway, moving along. The Athenian Sandals, 24% hunter damage, 20% bow charging speed, 20% crit chance while full health. Now that is pretty amazing. That is how you do a piece. Look at this. So, hunter damage, obviously. Bow charging speed, you're charging that bow a lot quicker. And then a severe 20% crit chance while full health. Your full health, you've got that awesome crit chance. You're shooting from a distance. You're nailing this sucker. Look at this. This is intense. Yeah, I would definitely get this. And then looking at the Hoplite Helmet, 24% hunter damage, 30% damage with bows on distant targets, 20% crit chance while full health. You know what? I would even get this. This is actually something I'm going to pick up, because this would go with this. That actually looks absolutely amazing. That is two pieces that really do go together. So now let's take a look at the bounty board. I'm picking that up later. I might do a build with that. We'll see. Maybe I'll post it. Task for Kratos. Only brute force can silence the bandits. Crush them all. Okay, this is our weekly. And then the bounty on a mercenary. Shapur the Unforgiving killed 3 beggars in the city last month alone. What reason is there to kill beggars? It's a monster who likes blood. Show him his own. We'll take that as well. And then Untamed Seas. Athenian daggers for sale. Only ever used as decoration. And this is obviously our daily. But we're not going to get into that. So let's see what we've got. First, I want to take a look at that task for Kratos. Kill bandits with heavy bladed weapons, 15 of them. Kill bandits with heavy blunt weapons, 15. Kill bandits with charged melee attacks, 10 of them. Okay, so heavy blunt, heavy blade, obviously those are two different things. In fact, if I look at what I'm wearing right now, I do believe I am wearing a heavy bladed weapon. There it is. So now the only other thing that we're looking at, you could do the heavy bladed and heavy blunt weapons over at the arena. That's the quickest way to do it, honestly. Now, charged melee attack, 10 of them. You could do let's say right now, the way I'm set up, I could do the heavy bladed and charged melee attack at the same time if I go over there. What you need in order to do the heavy bladed attack, or the heavy attack, you're going to come over here. I believe it is... Let's see. Yep, right here. Charged heavy attack. Hold R2 to charge, release R2 when charged. So, you're going to pull one of these. Hold on to it. Saw that little light? That meant the charged. There you go. That is the heavy bladed attack with the heavy charge. Make sure you have that. Get a skill point. Rearrange your skill points just to get that one thing. Here it is again. Right here. Charged heavy attack. Now, you don't need to put all three in there. You might want to, just in case, because with all three, damage is increased by 150%. Charge duration is reduced by 25%. With the setup that I have, I could damage a whole bunch of bandits with no problem. And I'll check that later. But right now, let's take a look at where this mercenary is and who this mercenary is. Shapur the Unforgiving, right here. There he is. Look at that. Let's see. The lust of the Persian mercenary led him to commit many crimes, of course. Let's see. Crooked Dagger. 24% warrior damage, 40% damage on Spartan soldiers, and 40% poison damage. You know how I feel about damage on Spartan soldiers. Tongue twister here. Okay. Yeah, I'm really not a fan of equipment like that. I prefer that it has something else. But, I mean, what are you going to do? In this case, we definitely want at least the ore that comes with getting this guy. So, I mean, we'll have to go to it. And maybe we'll do a Spartan build with that. I don't know. Well, let's take a look. Let us mark them. And we also want to go to the quest and secure that quest. There we go. Now let's see where he is. Okay, looks like upper middle. There he is. Okay, so as always, I'm gonna like bounce a little bit, and then I'm gonna try to come back to this guy. Sometimes if I teleport here, he'll disappear from there and go like all the way down here or something. So it's a game of chase. So I'll get close to him and we'll see what we do. While I'm doing that, if you would be so kind and you like what we do at the channel here, by all means, please consider supporting it. You could go over to the store tab or even below the video and check out the items that we have for sale. We have t-shirts, hoodies, mugs, and whatnot. Every dollar you spend goes towards the channel. Now, if you'd like to be sponsored, if you'd like to be a sponsor of the weekly podcast that we do every Friday, by all means, give me an email at stridernet@gmail.com and I'll answer you back and we'll talk about sponsoring your product or your website and getting it in the podcast several times for people to see and possibly enjoy. Again, thank you so much for all the donations and all the support. I greatly appreciate it, and it's very humbling. Thank you. Okay, so it involved some chase, but it wasn't too bad. And now we're going to do what I like to do, which is try to capture the person, because I like to see if they... what their abilities are on the ship, so... like to do that. Once you do that, you also get the weapon. Once you knock them out, you recruit them, you'll get the weapon, and you'll also get the ore. And it looks like he has a bear with him. Unless he's being chased by the bear. No, he might have the bear with him.
Vamos, let's go.
Oh, I think the bear actually is attacking him. Maybe. Oh, no, that's his bear. That's his pet bear. Hello, Mr. Bear. You're not doing any damage to me. There we go. We'll take the bear out. That way it's easier to take him out. Stop rolling, dude. Ha! Your sword doesn't hurt me. Look at those two freaking Spartans. They're just looking there like, oh my god, there's a dead bear here. What's going on? There you go, buddy. Alright, so we'll recruit. We got the dagger, we got the precious gems, all kinds of stuff. And we got the ore. I got 44, because as I've said before, as long as you are the top tier mercenary, you get an extra 10%. And wow. That was the that was me doing the hyper little attack there that you're supposed to do on the bandits. As I was saying, if you're the top tier mercenary, you actually get 10% more ore on dailies and weeklies. So for this, I get 44 rather than 40. For doing the bandit thing, I'll get another 44 ore rather than 40. And then for doing the dailies, rather than 10, you'll end up getting 11, which is not much, but again, every little bit helps out. So here's the dagger. Really not happy with that 40% damage on Spartan soldiers. I'd prefer something else on it. I always prefer something else on those kind of things. Because just having that kind of like damage, like really it does you no good, like in my opinion at least. Unless you're making a build specific to attacking one nation over the other. There was one time where I actually got a weapon and it actually had both on it. It had both the Spartan and the Athenians, and I actually kept that because that would actually be pretty intense to actually make a build with something like that that has that much stuff on it. You know, like I thought that would be cool. Alright, so let's take a look at our new shipmate. Let's see where he is. Ah, and he's legendary. So let's see, 30% arrow damage, 35% damage inflicted by Marines, 130% firepower segment refill after cleaving. Interesting. Do I have him in another form? Let's see. Shapur the Unforgiving. There he is again. 30% arrow damage, 35% firepower while ramming, 50% damage while low health. So, two legendaries, the same guy, entirely different stats. That is absolutely amazing. I don't think I have him in any other form. For anybody that is wondering, because I do get questions sometimes, why do you need to collect them? You don't need to actually collect the any of these mercenaries or anything like that. The thing is that, as you can see here, got two guys right next to each other, completely different stats. It's just pretty wild when you find them, when you and we're going to be doing ship builds and stuff like that. So this is actually going to be something pretty awesome. Look at this testiculus, the nut, two different versions of them, two different things completely. False Leonidas, Herpes the Sordid, Lassos the Ironheart. Yeah, that's it. Okay. So that was that. That's all we had to do there as far as hunting down the mercenary. And I'm pretty okay with that stat. But now, let's see what it looks like with the bandits. Let me go attack a bandit or two. So believe it or not, real close by there was this bandit thing, this like little area. I'm gonna take them out. I'm gonna fight them with this bladed weapon, and I'm gonna do the charged heavy attack and see what happens. I'm all set up to where I get no damage inflicted on me, and I'm gonna get them all come running if I can. Where are they? They're just hidden all over the place here. Oh, there go some of them. Let's start an argument. What's up, guys? Look at that. That was a 2-for-1. Will you enjoy it? Got you with the little side action there. Oh, you didn't even hurt me. Oh, you're tough. Look at this. Man, this one's really tough. Gotcha. Look at that. Alright, so this would obviously be way better in the arena because you'd be fighting one after the other real quick. And they get real close together, so... Wow. A lot of damage, but he's still standing. Look at that. And as you can see, every time I'm using the bladed weapon thing and using the heavy attack at the same time, they're both counting. They're both registering. So, obviously I'll have the heavy attack thing done first, but then the bladed weapon thing won't be that far off. It'll be very close. And then I could just switch off and do the other one, the heavy blunt. So... there we go. That's just, you know, me showing you guys exactly how you do that. It just makes it easier. You have to have that heavy charged ability. It's actually one of my favorite abilities, believe it or not. And like I said, your best bet is to do this in the arena. Instead of doing it out here, like look at me, I'm looking for bandits all around here and whatnot. If I did this in the arena, at least one of the... at least the melee attacks and the bladed weapon thing would be completely done by the time I got done with the arena. So, like I said, that is your best bet. Anyway, that's all there is for this video. Let me know in the comments below, what do you think? Are you still playing Odyssey? How do you feel about Valhalla or no? What system are you playing it on? I'd love to hear from you. Other than that, I really do hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe. It helps the channel out an awful lot. As always, I want to thank each and every one of you for watching. And until the next one, take care.